localvideobiz.tv. I'm the local marketing guy here in Northern Colorado. Thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate it. So I just got back from an interview with Padgett Business Services of Fort Collins. Padgett Business Services is a very unique business that's very streamlined to help small businesses with their tax services, payroll services, and they're the exclusive business advisory firm for all local businesses, small businesses here in Fort Collins. It was a real pleasure, and Bob, thank you very much for letting me come into your office and interview you. And really, this is the first interview for Local Video Biz, the vlog, the video blogging site that's really giving real marketing value with keyword research and using videos to help businesses be found on the internet. Let's go to the interview and let's talk to Bob. Come on, let's go. Talk about local businesses and how they help other local businesses within their marketplace. Today we're with Bob Como at Padgett Business Services?
Padgett Business Services.
Padgett Business Services, and we're going to talk about briefly, a short little video interview about his business. Bob, thanks, and thanks for letting me come in and doing our video blog. And can you tell us about your business? I said that you've been here helping small businesses for 20 years.
Yeah. So Padgett is a tax and payroll and business advisory service. Padgett's been around for over 30 years, helping small businesses in the service and retail sector under 20 employees. We have a very targeted niche. My wife and I own and operate the Fort Collins office. We're 20-year residents of Fort Collins, and we've been running this office since the summer of 2009.
Wow, that sounds like you've been pretty busy here with also. I'm looking at what you have here. You and your wife, which is pretty cool that you get to work with your wife, and I mean, that's very local. You get to work with the local businesses, and you have that already, that team built in, which it's just fun.
That's right. I mean, Padgett prides ourselves in being just like our clients, because every office is independently owned and operated.
Do your clients really like that interaction and coming in and with the interaction between the local business, and you and your wife have been here for so long?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we understand their problems because we have the same problems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's great. So I'm looking here, your services, your tax and payroll services, mainly, and for basically niched within small businesses. And
yeah, so we have a multitude of payroll solutions, from where if you're doing it yourself, we can check the work that you're doing and make sure the filings are correct, to a do-it-yourself, all the way up to a full-service solution for payroll.
Oh, wow. And I see if someone comes to you, a small, whatever, whether it's a retail business or a service-type business, what do they expect to see, like as far as setup fees, or are there setup fees, or how do you start a client, or as far as how they...
Sure. Well, we start with a free consultation. We charge flat fees based on the amount of accounting work and so forth, but we really need to meet with the client and kind of scope out what needs to be done. We explain our services. We like to learn a little bit about their business, and then we can tailor the services to what they need.
Oh, wow. That sounds... And within those, obviously small businesses are very budget conscious, and they really need to look at their bottom line and how... I mean, I know with monthly services, especially, companies, well, it's going to be this much every month. How do you help businesses every month, and with your streamlined business, from what it sounds like, it's really cool. How can you help them every month, and as far as help them afford a service like yours? Well,
the whole objective of our service is to allow business owners to not leave money on the table every month. So we help them with compliance. In some cases, clients pay for our fee. Our fees are paid for through just avoiding penalties and interest on late filings.
Wow. As far as with the late filings, I mean, within the monthly services, is it a multiple things that you work with?
Well, we provide financial reporting, and that's really where the service begins because, our focus is on the financial and tax aspects of your business, not just bookkeeping. We're not just a bookkeeping service. So, with that monthly profit and loss statement, we can analyze how your business is doing, look at your cash flow, and make recommendations, and maybe find areas where you can improve your business. And it also allows business owners to focus on their business. If you're a small retail shop, you need to be spending time at the counter. If you're a one-person dental office, you need to be spending time with your patients. And so it's not only making sure they're compliant and organized, but it's also freeing up their time to focus on growing their business.
That's perfect. Is live your life, do the business what you enjoy most, and
Exactly.
and let you help them run their business.
That's right.
That's such a good thing. Because so many small businesses. We're all small businesses.
Sure.
We live life to life. It's a hectic life. You got to pick up kids, or you have kids, or you're going to the dog, groomers, or
Right.
that. It's just bookkeeping is overwhelming for a lot of people. Small businesses.
That's right. I mean, not everyone. I mean, some people can do it themselves, but a lot of business owners find that even if they can, it's not worth their time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. As far as are there enhanced packages, or are there like additional services that you can provide these businesses that say, well, we need just a little bit more?
Padgett has plus services. We can competitively bid merchant services. We've got other types of services, equipment financing, and so forth. But our core business is the financial reporting, the tax, and the payroll.
Okay. Wow. That sounds great. And as far as what does someone need for you? Do they need any special software, or do you provide them, or can you help them with that? As far as the way you communicate with each other? Or?
Well, we can work with business owners in just about any way they're handling their record keeping right now. Whether you're using a popular program or spreadsheets, or you just summarizing your sales and expenses on a sheet of paper. I mean, we can work with the gamut. Because again, we're focused on the financial reporting and the tax issues. So whether you're using QuickBooks or what have you, we can work with whatever business owners are using.
Okay. Well, yeah, I know that's a huge thing. Especially with software, people get kind of worried about.
Well, we have a software solution as well. And the focus is keeping things simple. It's called Padgett Connect, and it provides a checkbook and invoicing and a do-it-yourself payroll. And it interfaces with our systems. And again, the focus is keeping it simple. A lot of business owners find they get into one of the off-the-shelf accounting programs, and it's more than they wanted to take on, or they can't get through the learning curve, or it's just not what they expected. And so our software, again, focusing on keeping things simple and straightforward, allows them to free up their time to run their business.
Great. As far as your customers, along with what type of local type businesses do you work with, and type of clients?
Well, a good example of our clients are small family-owned retail. We have some coffee shops. We have a dental office, some light industrial. Again, that's service and retail under 20 employees. Most of our clients are under 10. Okay. I mean, so we really are like them.
The thing I really seen, especially in my world, we see in local marketing, this is really the time. It's like a renaissance for local businesses right now, especially with the new technologies between the internet, social media, and still offline is very viable. And right now, with your services, I see how it's really helping level in the playing field also for a small business, the mom and pop business.
That's right.
Here in northern Colorado, Fort Collins.